Welcome to the Great Big Holiday Show. I'm John Cooper and it's great to have you with us. Today we have got a whole plethora of great holidays for you. We're going from the Dutch fields to the American cowboy country. We've got Christmas in Austria. We've got it all lined up for you. All you have to do is sit there and maybe get a pen and paper and a phone together, because I think you might be teased and tempted. And remember, the telephone below is open till 10:30 tonight. So if you want to go on any of these holidays, just give us a call. Now then, we're going to start off with the Dutch bulb fields and Gouda as well, which is where they make all the lovely cheese in Holland. But first of all, this is going to be going on the 6th of May. For 3 nights. We're going to be taking you out and we're going to be staying actually in Gouda in a lovely hotel there, the Best Western City Plus. First day we're going to be taking you to the Keukenhof Gardens. Now these are the Keukenhof Gardens. They are absolutely brilliant. And what they are, it's just a magnificent array of colour and bulbs like you've never seen before. And the gardens are set out so beautifully. I've been there myself and I was just taken back by the beauty and the splendour of it all. We're going to include the excursion to the Keukenhof Gardens, and also we're going to go cheese tasting as well on our second day, which is a lot of fun. Going to get plenty of time in Gouda as well to relax and enjoy it. And as I go, cheese tasting. We've included on this, you're there for 3 nights, so you breakfast for 3 nights, and also 2 evening meals. The first night you get there, you can go and explore and find your own evening meal. And then the next 2 nights, we've got an evening meal included for you in the cost of the holiday. Now, this is based on flights from Gatwick, but we can fly you here from virtually any part of the UK: Inverness, Aberdeen, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Belfast, Newcastle, Leeds, Bradford, Humberside, Manchester, Liverpool, East Midlands, Birmingham, Bristol, Luton, Stansted, Exeter, Norwich, Southend, Stansted, Southend. I mean, if we didn't mention a place near you, then I'll be bowled over. Everywhere, virtually. It's great. And the Keukenhof Gardens at this time of year are absolutely incredible. It's a site, I think it's one of those tick box things to do, isn't it? You've got to tick it off your box of things to do. And Gouda itself is where they make all that wonderful Dutch cheese. You know the red cheeses and all that sort of thing. Good cheese thing. So we're going to have we're going to be staying in the Best Western City Plus in Gouda, which is a lovely hotel. You've got your 3 breakfasts and your 2 dinners there. We're going on the 6th of May for 3 nights. Now, as I say, this is based on Gatwick, but for the same price, we can also do Inverness, Aberdeen, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Belfast, Newcastle, Leeds, Bradford, Humberside, Manchester, Liverpool, East Midlands, Birmingham, Bristol, Stansted, Heathrow, Exeter, Norwich, Southend, Stansted, Southampton, and also Luton as well. It's £609. I say that includes excursion to the Keukenhof Gardens and entrance into the Keukenhof Gardens as well. We'll go cheese tasting the next day as well. Your return flights, your transfers, 3 nights accommodation. And, of course, you've got your tour manager there to help you out as well. It includes all your porterage as well. And I'll say the 2 excursions. I think if it's something you've never done, it's something you've got to have a go at. You've got to have a go at it. It's something that if you've never seen these wonderful bulbs fields like this before, it's incredible. And I know a lot of them. I know a lot of these places, you can get to it by coach, but it's a lot easier flying there, isn't it? It's an hour away by flight. You're an hour, you're on the coach and you're there. Let's have a look at the details on this, shall we? Let's have a look at the details on this. The Dutch bulb fields. And as I say, once you've done it, oh my goodness me. I loved it. I really did. And, there's so many things that you find out when you're there about Holland. And it's just an incredibly nice country. And the gardens, you take your camera with you. You'll need your camera. When I went to these gardens, I was first told we were going to be spending 4.5 to 5 hours there, and I thought, that's a long time. And you know what? Wow, it just went so quickly. It went so quickly because there's just so much, and there's the displays, and it's incredible. You'll learn so much. It really is one of the most incredible things you'll ever do. Now then, how do you fancy getting away to the Swiss Alpine glories? Well, I thought you would, and this is a great one. Switzerland is lovely, and here we're going to be staying at the Hotel Rock Neige in Chateau d'Aux. It's 7 nights half board, seven breakfasts and 5 dinners here. It's on this based on the 7th of October. We're going to be including excursions in this one as well. You're going to spend a week in the celebrated resort of Chateau d'Aux, discovering the jaw-dropping scenery of the Bernese Oberland. See the medieval houses, the towering spires, the Swiss capital Bern. We're going to be taking you there. We're going to be taking you to taste the Swiss cheese. We're doing a lot of cheese tasting today, aren't we? Taking you to see the Swiss cheese in the cheese-making demonstrations as well. It's wonderful. We're going to include, as I say, visits to the Bernese Oberland, to Bern, and the cheese making factory as well. You've also got, you can go on an optional excursion to Montreux as well. It really is incredible. The sights you're going to see, it's going to be wonderful. This is based on flights from Gatwick, but we can also do Heathrow, Bristol, Manchester, Edinburgh and Luton as well. And you know, these sort of places are absolutely incredibly beautiful. It's the fresh air as well. The things that you never normally get to see. And that's what I like about these sort of holidays. The relaxation, the get away from it all, and then, in quality, because that's the one thing that the Swiss are really famed for, is the quality. And the Hotel Rock Neige is lovely. And as I say, the resort you're going to be in Chateau d'Aux is lovely. It's 7 nights, as I say, half board. That's 7 breakfasts and 5 dinners. You get 2 nights where you can go and find your own little restaurants. And I mean, it's just, maybe, do you know what they do there as well? They do lovely fondue as well. Oh, that's where it all comes from. Have a fondue one night. So this is going, as I say, on the 7th of October for 7 nights. We can do other dates. The prices vary. Just call us and we'll go through them with you. I say it's based on Gatwick, this, but for no extra, we can do Heathrow, Bristol, Manchester, Edinburgh or Luton. It's $799. If you want to go by yourself, or you want to go a solo traveller, $959 is the solo traveller price. $959 for a single bed. And this includes excursions to the Bernese Oberland, to Bern, and to the cheese factory to see all that cheese baking. Now, what we can't do is we can't pre-book the cheese making tour in the factory because they just don't. You have to pay yourself. That's the way they do it. But it's about €6 to get into the cheese. We'll take you to the cheese factory and you can go in. It's about €6. But then they show you how it's all made and you taste it all as well. And Bern, the Swiss capital. Oh my goodness me. I tell you what, take your checkbook with you. You'll go window shopping there. It's fabulous. It really is. If you want more details, give us a call. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details. This is really, really lovely. Swiss Alpine glories, and this time of year as well. It's a lovely time of year to go to the Swiss Alps. Where it's just one of those things, isn't it? Not many people go and do. And you think, oh, that's lovely. It's sort of thing that some people do skiing, but in the summer and in the autumn months, and I'm telling you now, the glory of this is going to be gorgeous as well, because it's going to be very golden as well, which is lovely. You really will enjoy it. As I say, we're including the excursions to Bern and to Gurries. That's where they make the cheese. And as I say, when you think about this, we've included the things that you need on a holiday. You're half board and you've got your rep there to look after you, and you've got your excursions. They're already included in the holiday. Your flights are included, your transfers, all that, it's all included. Now then, we always like to have a little break in Britain, and what we thought this time was we'd do an autumn gold break in the Lake District. Now, this goes on a couple of dates, either the 12th or the 19th of October, from different pickup points around the UK, and depending where you live in the UK, it depends on the date it goes on. But we're going to pick you up and we're going to take you to the Lake District. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to get a full tour of the Peak District on the way, a full day tour of the Lake District. We're going to have a trip on the Lakeside and Halfswaite Railway. We're going to have a cruise on Lake Windermere. And those cruise boats are lovely. That's included. And on the way back, we're going to have a little visit to Chester as well. So, and Chester's gorgeous. It really is. But this time of year, the Lake District, it's going golden, and the leaves are turning. And, if you catch the right weather, it is lovely. And I say, you've got a little historic tour on the railway. You've got a cruise on Lake Windermere. And Lake Windermere is absolutely gorgeous. Kendal with Kendal Rock and all that. Kendal Milk Cake. Chester. There's Eastgate in Chester. Chester is absolutely glorious as well. Medieval town, the city walls there, the River Dee, really is lovely. You're going to have time to do some shopping there. I've got some really nice little incidental shops there too. And as I say, the Lake District is gorgeous at any time of year, but this time of year especially, because I say it's the turning leaves makes it gold, and I say the trip on Lake Windermere, and you've got that little railway tour as well. It's absolutely incredible. I say this goes on either the 12th or the 19th of October, depending where you live in the UK. You've got two nights hotel in the northwest of England on a half-board basis, and the UK-wide pickup points. The price, 189 quid. It's great, isn't it? 189 quid. Remember, we're going to take you to visit the Lake District. You're going to cruise on Lake Windermere as well. You're going to take a trip on the Lakeside and Hathaway Railway. And you've got a trip to Chester on the way back as well. You've got coach travel throughout, 2 nights, dinner, bed, English breakfast accommodation as well. And as I said, you're going to get a tour of the Peak District on the way, as well as your full day at the Lake District. And as I say, taking all the railway and the cruise on Lake Windermere as well. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And as I say, you get time in Chester as well at the end of it. Wow, this is what's best about sort of the northwest part of England, and you're going to get to see the very best of it. Let's have a look at the details on this, shall we? The autumn gold of the Lake District, which is lovely. And it's all those little villages around the Lake District as well. You get to see them and you think, wow, that's lovely. And this is your chance to go and actually see them and get involved. It's the scenery, it's the wildlife. The wildlife up there is incredible as well. And, it's just one of those places. I think because I actually live in the northwest, I'll go to the Lake District for a day on a Saturday or a Sunday and just spend a few hours up there. But, and it's lovely just to get away and the fresh air and that sort of thing. And you forget there's people who live in other parts of the country that just can't get to see it. And you'll love it. 0800 655 6695. Got any questions? Just give us a call. You'll love it. It's really romantic as well, to be honest with you. It really is romantic. So, now then, are you a fan of the old Wild West, the cowboys and all that sort of thing? Well, you are going to love this next holiday. We're going to America, to America's cowboy country. Yeah, we're going to the Wild West. We're going to see the Buffalo Bill Center of the West. We're going to take it easy on a wildlife float trip to get the adventurous whitewater rafting on Snake River. You don't have to do that. You can actually, we'll take you either whitewater rafting, or you can take it nice and meander away. Look, you're going to see this. It's absolutely fabulous, Old Faithful there. It's a geyser that erupts, sending steam high into the air. You're going to see all that. You're going to see the delights of the Yellowstone National Park, the first national park in the world. Discovering, fascinating Native American customs, Crazy Horse Memorial. You're going to see all that. Admire the stunning historic carvings of Mount Rushmore. There it is. It's incredible to see. Enjoy traditional Wild West chuck wagon rides. Yeah, you know the old wagon rides. You're going to go on one of them, and then you're going to have a dinner and a talk to a Native American about their way of life. You're also going to be visiting Deadwood. The Deadwood stage is coming up over the hill. Yeah, and you're going to see Calamity Jane's grave. Yeah, I didn't realise Calamity Jane was a real person. I just thought it was Doris Day. Real person. And as I say, you're going to see things like this sort of thing, the geyser, white water rafting. Yeah, this is, you've seen them all around on those cowboy movies, haven't you? This is your chance to see the America that we all grew up with. It is. Those old cowboy films, they're fabulous, aren't they? And we're taking you back to a time of that age. As I say, we're going to have 8 nights, 7 nights. We're going to be touring in hotels. We've got 7 breakfasts, 1 lunch, and 3 dinners included in this. It's based on either London or Manchester departures. And at this sort of price, when you consider what you're getting for £1,979, we're going to go back to the time of the cowboys. It's your chance to enjoy it all, take it all in, and live the life. The scenery is stunning, and the way the Americans do things, especially when they give you a proposition like this, it really is great. You're going back to the Wild West. Remember, we're going to go to the Buffalo Bill Centre of the West. We're going to take it easy, either on a wildlife float trip, or you can get adventurous and have a white water rafting on the Snake River. You watch the Old Faithful, the geyser, erupt, sending steam high into the air, and delight at the sights of Yellowstone National Park. Look out for Yogi Bear there, won't you? Discover fascinating Native American customs at the Crazy Horse Memorial. Admire the stunning historic carvings at Mount Rushmore and all the presidents there. And enjoy a traditional Wild West chuck wagon dinner and talk to Native Americans about their way of life. And of course, visiting the Deadwood. See where Calamity Jane is buried. Oh, if you're a cowboy lover, you're going to love this. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? The Deadwood stage is coming up over the hills. Oh, I love this. It goes on the 8th of October for 7 nights. I'll say we've included breakfast for you 7 nights. You've got a lunch included and 3 dinners. And on top of that, you've got your tour manager. The tour manager, they meet you at the hotel. They take you around everything. They take you, they become your friends. They really do. The whole tour on this is, I love this. I love this. You know what you'll come back with? Jeans, boots, one of those shirts with all the embroidery in, and a Stetson. You've got to come back with all that. You have to. It's the law. 0800 655 6695. I think this is absolutely incredible. I really do. Right, great one to see. Great one to see. Now then, what are you doing this Christmas? Have the kids flown the nest? Is it just you and him now, staring, looking at each other? Are you looking for something different to do? Something really that will bring Christmas, the real feel of Christmas to you? A white Christmas. How about Christmas in the Austrian Tyrol? Now this is lovely. This is going to be staying in the Hotel Krone in Oberfuss in Austria. It's a lovely hotel. They really do look after you. Here we're on 5 nights on a half-board basis, but also including Christmas lunch as well. Now, you're going to get a guided tour, city tour of Innsbruck while you're there as well. A guided lantern walk of Oberfuss of an evening, which just, with all the whiteness, it just brings Christmas to light. You're going to go visit Seafield on Christmas morning. You've got glühwein and cookies on Christmas Eve. It's so typical. You're going to have a festive Austrian dinner on Christmas Eve as well, because that's when most continental people celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. But you're also going to get 3-course turkey lunch on Christmas Day as well, and a 4-course farewell evening dinner with live traditional music as well. You've got 5 nights half-board accommodation, as say in the Hotel Krone in Oberfest. Coach travel transfers to and from the airport are included, and also you've got your rep there as well to look after you too. For me, this is just Christmas on a plate. You know it's going to be white. You know it's going to be Christmassy. You're going to be up in the mountains. The candlelit walk through the town. It's a little village, really. It's lovely. Then glühwein on Christmas Eve, and then a Christmas Eve gala dinner, then Christmas morning, a lovely walk on Christmas morning, and then Christmas lunch. Oh, it's relaxing. It's everything you could possibly want for, at Christmas. And it's just the two of you now. And that's what a lot of it is now. It's just the two of us now. Get away, because also the atmosphere in the hotel, you'll get to meet lots of new friends. This is going on the 22nd of December for 5 nights. As I say, going to be staying at the Hotel Crone. It's a lovely 3-star hotel in Oberfuss on a half-board basis, plus Christmas lunch as well. This is based on flights from Gatwick, but we can also do Edinburgh, Bristol, Birmingham or Heathrow. 859. If you're a solo traveller, just you now for Christmas, well, treat yourself away. 949. 949. I mean, at the most magical time of year, you're going to be in one of the most magical places. It's incredible. Let's have a look at the details on this one, shall we? As I say, if you're a solo traveller or you want your own bedroom, it's 949. But, to stay in a place like this is absolutely lovely. Going on the 22nd, of December for 5 nights. You've got that guided city tour of Innsbruck, which we're going to include. You're going to get a guided lantern walk in Oberfuss, it's only like a village, but it's so Christmassy. It's gorgeous. Glühwein and cookies on Christmas Eve. A festive Austrian dinner on Christmas Eve as well. You're going to get your 3-course Christmas lunch with turkey on Christmas Day. A 4-course farewell evening dinner with live traditional music. Do you know what? Will they be wearing those lederhosen pants? I think they will. I think they will. And all that bottom slapping. It's going to be, what a way to celebrate Christmas. What a way to celebrate Christmas. Right, now then, one of, the world's most popular musicians plays in Maastricht every year, and we have got tickets for you to go and see him. Andrew Roux in Maastricht. This is going by Eurostar, by the way. And it's your chance to see him live in concert. Now, we've got these tickets for you. We're going to be staying, by the way, in a lovely hotel in Brussels. It's the 4-star Park Inn by Radisson, Brussels Midi. It's on a bed and breakfast basis. You're going to be staying there, but the concert's in Maastricht, so we've arranged to pick you up at the hotel and take you to the concert. We've got a €59 face value seat to see Andrew Roux and the Johann Strauss Orchestra live at the Werkhof Square in Maastricht. Now, what you can do as well is you can upgrade your tickets as well. If you want sort of, really posh tickets, you can get them as well. You're going to get a visit to Maastricht included, 2 nights bed and breakfast accommodation at, the 4-star Park Inn by Radisson in Brussels. Return Eurostar rail travel from St Pancras in London to Brussels, and then coach to and from the concert in Maastricht as well. This guy, he's so popular. I don't know if he's forever on Sky Arts. If you ever watch Sky Arts, he's always on there. And he's so popular. And it's so, do you know what? He engulfs classical music and brings it to the people. It's lovely to see. And he's so popular. If you've ever been to one of his concerts, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about here. But this is a lovely little break as well. Get you to Brussels. You get to Maastricht as well, have a little look around there. So it's a lovely city as well. And you get the concert. And we say, you've seen the setting for the concert. Look at the setting for the concert. This is what it was like last year. And, you'll be there. Look, there's dancing in the aisles. It is incredible. The whole staging of it is lovely. The whole staging of it is lovely. And I think that's what it is. It's being there. It's being part of it, isn't it? And, when you go to these sort of places, normally, where do we go? What do we do? We've organised it all for you. You've got your rep there showing you where to go, how to be there. We're picking you up at the hotel. We've got the Eurostar already lined up for you. And even to go on the Eurostar, it's great. It's great. The great thing about going by Eurostar as well is, normally if you go by train, by plane, you've got to check in about 2.5 hours beforehand. Nah. Just you turn up about half an hour before you need to get on the train, get on, go. Like it used to be in the airports, like it used to be at the airports, but it's not anymore. Remember, this song, it's 1 date only, this, the 14th of July for 2 nights. You're going to be staying, remember, at the 4-star Park Inn by Radisson in Brussels as well. You've got the coach to and from the concert. You've got a €59 ticket included as well. And as I say, it's going from St Pancras, 429 quid. If you want to dial the number right now. Let's have a look at those details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details. Andrew Rue in Maastricht, going by Eurostar. This is just lovely. It really is. Those concerts are really, really popular as well. They're really, really popular. And if you've seen Andrew Rue, I know he was in the Echo Arena in Liverpool, sold out for 4 nights the other week. Absolutely sold. And everywhere he goes, it's sold out. It's an incredible experience, and this, an open-air concert in the height of summer. Yeah, the 14th of July. The concert's actually on the 15th, but you'll go on the 14th, so you can get yourself ready, obviously. It's going to be lovely, isn't it? You're really going to enjoy that. Enjoy Maastricht as well, and also maybe a little trip to Brussels as well. If you want any more information on this, just dial the number at the bottom of the screen. It's 0800 655 6695, and we'll help you out. And if you want any more information on any of the things that you've seen today, either go to the website at bookme2.co.uk or give our team a call. We're open until 10:30. From me, John Cooper, bye-bye.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of bookme2.co.uk.